just the day after a new moon, but we're still in that energy. It's that time of creation, and this one is very powerful for that. So do some daydreaming today. What would you like your life to look like moving forward? What would be the things that would make it more peaceful, more easy, more joyful, prosperous, and fun? Because remember, we're creating. Everything we think about becomes our reality. So, if you don't like what's in front of you, ask to be shown. I'm open, willing, ready, guide me. Show me the thought processes. And a lot of times they're that subconscious person, the mean girl, I call her, most of the time. So, what, and I got the energies right now are so crazy in so many ways, and it's a little hard to hold on to things, and hold on to time. Time is speeding up, and it's very easy to kind of get disoriented in the day-to-day world. So stay connected, keep track of what you need to keep track of, set alarms, do what you need to do to get through this with the greatest ease. And the power of your intention is huge in that. So, all both of my cards, my oracle cards that I've created, and then I have several that don't have boxes, that are in bags, and they came with no boxes, as well. Mine did, but they were those flimsy boxes that are long gone. But anyway, these are the ones that are all kind of in the back of the drawer. Each one of them wanted to come out and share something with you about connect and release continuously, because there's lots of energies. We are here to heal and release. So, from my light year day oracle cards, the light you're receiving today is clear, deep blue. This is the light of release and connection. With this light influencing you today, you will become aware of the things that need to be released inside, which no longer serve you. This requires you to connect fully to your higher power in order to release those emotions, feelings, or beliefs that stand in your way now. Connect often and trust that your path is divinely directed to be shown whatever is standing between you and true peace and contentment. That mantra that I teach, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me, gives your higher team permission to come in and walk with you, to make you aware of how you're creating more of what you don't want, how you're creating situations, and how to let them go. Sometimes having someone like me, an energy worker, is a good way to start, but you don't have to keep coming regularly. You can use that one visit, 2 or 3 generally is what it takes to get people going. As like the cork on the champagne bottle, it releases a bunch and then it comes up more gently and easily, and you can learn tools to release that yourself. You don't have to be with someone else. You don't need someone else. And the truth is, you do you. You're the one who can do your work. Nobody else can do that. The animal card, seahorse spirit, watch and wait. So do your work and then sit back and notice the changes happening. Again, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready. Make me aware, because sometimes, we get super focused in one thing or one area, and we'll do something in an intention to heal, and then we don't notice what the healing is. An example of that, my husband and I started in February taking a product that is an amazing product, that does lots at the cellular metabolism level, lots of healing and realigning work. My husband was out mowing the lawn on the riding lawnmower out in the field, and had a branch hit him in the eye. Thank God, not any higher, but it cut his cheek, and he's an old man. Healing is kind of slow as you get older, or so we thought. That thing is healing up very quickly, way more quickly than wounds in the past. The only thing I can think of is that product that is working at the cellular metabolism level. And our cells regenerate and create new cells completely for the entire body every 90 days. And so I'm looking forward to even more of that regeneration process, becoming aware. Now, he had no idea. And I mentioned, I said, wow, that's healing really fast. And my oldest daughter went, yeah, I saw, because she saw him day one. And I told him, I said, I think that could be the blue. And he went, maybe. He's very much not aware or pay attention to the body. And so, anyway, we want that insight coming in so we can see the changes and the things that we have done that are bringing us forward the way we have chosen to come forward. Father, husband, brother, son. Speaking of, this has to do with the male energies in your life. Are they working for you? Are they working against you? And then again, we are the ones that have both aspects in us. And we, sometimes some of us females have some huge male energy that comes through, and we want to balance it out. Good morning, Debbie. This really tells me that there's some male energy that might just be working against you in some ways. You might want to shift how you walk with them. You may have to limit your exposure to them. And you may just want to take with a grain of salt what they're bringing to you. This card could also have that, the watch and wait card was right before it. Father, husband, brother, son. Pay attention is what that's saying. How are you journeying with these male energies in your life? Is it a positive, uplifting thing that helps you, or is it not? What does that look like for you? It is time to be awake to the golden light of grace. An invitation awaits your response. Acceptance gives stability to your dreams. Stand strong and allow divine wisdom to flow to you. And these are just such gorgeous cards. I'm thinking I could be backwards. Male energies? Yeah. Julia, you never know. I mean, again, that can be family members. It can be our energies needing to come into balance so that we have that stability within ourselves, the action and the receiving. Golden light of grace. An invitation awaits your response. What has come up for you that you're either ignoring, choosing to put on the back burner, don't really want to address, something that needs some action? And that could again be why that male energy card came up. The male is the yang energy, that action doer. The female is the yin energy, the receiver, the allower, the floater. We want to be a balance with both of them. And this is saying that, you've been presented with a something and you're choosing not to make the decision, take the action. It awaits your response. If you are open, willing, and ready to be guided, you will know in your heart of hearts what steps to take. Many of us, the biggest thing we will learn in this lifetime, which makes everything else flow lovingly, is to trust ourselves, to trust that we have the ability to receive from the heavens, the universe, God, creator of the universe, our galactic family, the causal team, whoever. We get to work with them and we can receive our own divine guidance. We don't have to use others, but it will often come through others that we get what we need. The next card that came up is from my Healing Room Oracle, Become Who You Were Meant to Be. And again, this is that process of letting go, bringing in, beginning to trust, knowing that we have different gifts that need to come through because they're what we came to do. Our passion is what our path is in this part of our life. Has it always been the same? No. We've needed to grow and become through all the experiences that we've lived through, and exercised within our lives. But that doesn't mean there was only one way. I'm a nurse, but I don't practice traditional nursing anymore. That's the only way that was my path. Well, yeah, it was my path then, and it was perfect for me. But that's not the same path now. I am still an integrative wellness practitioner, a spiritual guide, a way shower, a channel, a healer in different ways. And so allowing ourselves to fully be all that we are, moving ourselves out of those boxes that we have allowed ourselves to be put into, or we've allowed someone else to define us. It is now to define ourselves. It is time. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Those eyes look like my jackdog's eyes, very piercing. Reclaim your power. You are not under the circumstances unless you choose to be there. You are not under rule of anyone else unless you give them that power. Great morning to you too, Susan. I'm going to take another sip of coffee. Excuse me, I was awake and out of bed at 2:30 this morning. I could not go back to sleep. The mind was going and the body just wasn't comfortable. Something in it was off. And so I got up. And then I went back to sleep in my chair after a while. But those wee quiet hours in the morning is often where spirit can really talk to us without distraction. So if you're awake between 2 and 3, 4, embrace it, be open, willing, and ready. Guide me. And sometimes that guide stuff will come in those crazy dreams in the morning, those fleeting ones. The breath map card came up. I love this. It is easy to forget how much deep magic is hidden in our breath and its creations. Our life force and our light are always dancing behind the scenes to the music of the spheres. Breathing up, hear the word I. Breathing out, hear the word remember. Again, this is us tuning into us. Hello, Maggie. I'm so excited. Gonna see you in just a day. Well, about 2 days for me here. Maggie is the healer coming in for that retreat. And this time her lovely husband is coming with her. And I'm just so excited for so many reasons. Anyway, and by the way, there is one spot left in the retreat. I know someone out there is looking, and if you are struggling with finances, reach out to me. Let us see what we can do. There is still a $250 scholarship awaiting that last person. So don't hesitate to reach out and let's see what we can do. Hello, Jean. The last card, which frames all of this, is exercising courage is necessary here. Exercising courage. It takes courage to awaken to your true power, to that truth that you have something more to do in this world. And generally, it's kind of like that. I would really like to do that. Hey, great morning, Francesca, as well. Exercising courage, that step off the cliff, the Fool card. Go into the rest of your life, regardless of what has taken place so far. Go into the rest of your life with the courage to go, I'm open, willing, ready. Guide me into what is my next step. And let's just say you've always loved to paint. You don't think you're very good at it, and you wouldn't really want anybody to see, but you are passionate about that. Paint for you. Figure out if you don't have supplies. Figure out, be open, willing, and ready to attract those supplies to you. They will come in the most wonderful of ways. Some of you have heard this story years ago. I was wonder, I was told years before that watercolor is absolutely the hardest because there's really no forgiveness in it. If you make a mistake, it's done. And so I was thinking about trying it, but I thought, I don't know if I'm really going to want it. And I had done no art really at all. And so one day I was in the thrift store with my oldest granddaughter. We used to go in and she'd shop. She'd fill up the cart and then we'd go and we'd empty it. She didn't know any different. We were just having a good time. And there was this adult watercolor set, unopened, for $5. I went, well, I can invest that. I'm gonna get that. I did one picture. It was the mean girl, that picture that I had of me in the back of my head, that how I truly felt about me, the shame, the self-loathing, the self-hatred, all came out in that one picture. Never done anything since. That was the totality of what that was about. It came to me because I was interested, and the ability, the way to make something happen. I had no idea it was going to reveal to me this very, very unhappy picture I had of myself in my head. And that was what I kept propagating. So we do need to know about who we are truly, what we are creating with our thoughts, words, actions, and beliefs, so that we can begin to do us, to undo those things. Yeah, I probably should do that program again, the Mean Girl, because you get to meet them, you see them, you define them, and then you silence them, whatever that looks like. It is a powerful way to walk through the world. I think we're complete for this beautiful spring Monday. We had rain yesterday. Everything's so nicely soaked. The air is so clean and smells so good. It's those little things in life that make your day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.